So yo, what is up? We have a monthly, I was gonna say weekly, but it's honestly most likely gonna be like a monthly series going on about what is going on with console, what is going on with Wizard 101, kind of just like news updates at this point. I did one a little bit ago, did pretty good. It seemed like everybody wanted to know more about what's going on with the game. So one kind of sad thing, especially for me being a certified addict to opening packs now in this game. This was one of the first years that they actually did not do a Black Friday crown sale, which me and my friends obviously were. What the fuck is this? What the hell is bric-a-brac elixir? Increase housing item. Yeah, okay, fuck no. Yeah, this is one of the first times that they actually did not include a Black Friday crown sale, which is kind of weird. Because it coming out for console, you would think that they're trying to make money. And a lot of people probably would have bought crowns during that time. But so yeah, kind of weird. One of the first years that they actually did not do it. Maybe it'll come out more towards Christmas time. But to kind of get my anger out, I think we're going to open up the rest of my crowns here on Druid's packs. Because I'm trying to get the robe and the wand and the pet. Or not pet, the mount. So yeah. So yeah, let's go and do it. What? 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 Oh my god, 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 I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest pack opener this game's ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Yo, it's the right color too. Are you serious? One pack, everybody knows the rules. No way we got the green one too. Bruh. I'm kinda like I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Okay, so actually getting back to what we were talking about, sorry, that kind of took me off guard a little bit. So the number one thing that they just talked about in the new state of play is that, oh, I forgot that I got that. I got to transfer that to my myth. So the number one thing that they just talked about is that PlayStation is blooming, bro. Like they talked about how it's the third most played game for the month of October. That's absolutely huge. So in honor of that, they're definitely making more servers. That's going to be on the way soon. They talked about how they noticed that a lot of people are having a hard time getting into the game because of queues. They noticed that there is still that little bit of lag. You never really see the whole "this area is closed right now" symbol. And that is because they have actually been working on that a lot. You see that like every once in a while, and then you have to close your game, like restart it. So that's kind of annoying, but really nothing compared to what it used to be. This whole thing about the number three most played, not most played, most downloaded game on PlayStation is something to talk about, mostly because the game's been out for a while, and a lot of people say who really cares if it's the most downloaded, it'll lose the hype. But something you got to think about is it beat Call of Duty, Marvel Rivals, and almost Battlefield. And it's a 10-year-old game. So obviously there is a lot of interest there. It shines a bright light onto the future of this game. I think that they're going to look into a lot more, especially for PlayStation, optimizing it, making it like a better experience. Something else that I wanted to talk about is they mentioned that the Ark One Pass actually had a lot of problems. Some people couldn't access certain areas. Some people actually couldn't even log on to the game because their character was stuck. And they said that they fixed that. They said that they've been working like really hard on it recently, and they said that it should almost all be fixed, and if not, it will be fixed in the next month. And if it's not fixed in the next month, I would genuinely consider just buying the 1 month pass, because if it's not fixed within the next month, who knows how long that'll be fixed, honestly. So And then something else that they also talked about that is, it's very exciting for some people. It's not something that I'm excited about at all, not being a Nintendo guy. You know, I'm only really a PlayStation guy. But that being said, you obviously know what I'm about to talk about, the Nintendo Switch. For anyone who's excited to play Nintendo Switch in the future, it is coming sooner than you think. They said that they are basically going to start working on it as soon as they fix the problems on console right now, which is obviously a very smart idea, because if you add a bunch of new people into the game that's also on a console, which they said this in the state of play, that kind of insinuated that the Nintendo Switch people are going to be merged within the PlayStation and Xbox people. So I mean, that's fucking huge. You know, I don't think that there's going to be that many Nintendo Switch people, but I mean, adding a whole nother console for people to play on, it might actually make Console Wizard 101 as big as PC in the long run, in my opinion. And then finally, with the whole Nintendo Switch thing, leaving it off, they talked about how it may still be coming in 2025. They said that it is hopeful, you know, I wouldn't get my hopes up that it would still come out in 2025, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities. So I would definitely say a guarantee 2026. You know, now that they've figured out how to port it onto PlayStation and Xbox, it probably won't be too long until they figure out how to get it smoothly onto Nintendo Switch. Also, one thing that they talked about is how console is a couple updates behind PC. You know, they don't have access to Darkmoor yet, which is, you know, it's kind of sad, but you know, you understand it. They just released it onto console, so we're obviously going to be a couple updates behind. But they said that as soon as they get Nintendo Switch out is when they are going to introduce the new updates to consoles. So for now, just got to get Max Wizard on every other, you know, Wizard before it comes out, so not too hard. And then for the people who care about Wizard 101 merch, I'm not personally someone who's going to go out and buy it myself, but just going to throw it in here for people who actually do care about that. There's this new level 10 pip spell where you, you know, you do this tarot card reading and they just turn that into a sweatshirt / t-shirt, so if you're into that kind of shit, I guess go ahead and look at it. I don't know how much it's gonna be or whatever, probably around $60, but if you're into that kind of shit, it's not the lamest looking, you know, shirt I've seen. I'll say. Okay, Stone Bird Feeder, sick. It's not the lamest shirt I've ever seen. For King's Isle merch, it's kind of cool, so if you're into that, go check it out. And when it comes to Pirate 101 on console, they said that, quite frankly, it is probably out of the realm of possibilities right now until they get the Switch to console, as long as they can also get the console caught up update-wise. And obviously this is very fair. Looking back at it, I honestly don't know how well Pirate 101 would even do on console. You know, comparing it to PC, it doesn't do that good on PC anyways compared to Wizard 101. So they may not even do it anyways, just out of pure, like, you know, cost wise and time wise, getting it on I mean, I would play it, you're damn right I would play it, but I don't think many other people would, so I honestly am not very hopeful for it. And then also, kind of as a final wrap up thing here, there is a new thing called Ravenwood Academy, and honestly, I don't even know what the hell this is. This is one of those things that you guys gotta go look up yourself. Just type in Ravenwood Academy and just look at it. It is confusing to me, to say the least. This is the first time that I've heard about it, being one of the newer people playing Wizard 101 again right now. So yeah, it looks really interesting though. It's the same thing as Wizard 101, but it looks like comic-y. I don't know if it's the same gameplay. Like, it's really interesting, so go look that up too if you're interested in everything Wizard 101 themed. But yeah, that is about it. Thank you everybody for listening and watching me yap about Wizard 101 again. I will come back to you if I get any more information on the game. You know, I'm going to be playing this game for a long time. I plan on maxing out every single class in this game, doing a walkthrough of all of them. We are almost level 100 on here. Next up, I think tonight I'm going to stream Darkmoor. So if you're seeing this video and want to see me grind Darkmoor for the first time in my entire life, come check it out. Come join the stream. Come say hi. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys.